Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. Look who we got in the house. How is everybody today? What an amazing Memorial Day, right? Right? Give thanks where thanks is due, for sure. I am squeaking here. Trying to go live outside by the pond. Of course, I got parties surrounding me, granddaughter playing in the mud, ducks over there quacking, but we're going for it. What do you know? Oh, you can go play. Thanks, babe. Let's see if the audio and video, I don't even know if it's working yet. Oh, we are trying this outside thing.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's see if I can bring up my pond and get some peace going on here. Do I have a black with white dots on axolotl? I think I do. Dirty Lucy, do you mean? Let's see here. Let's see, can I add a circle? Oh, there's my blue circle in the corner of the pond. How is everybody tonight? Let's see, who do we have in the house? Jess. Jess asked the question, do you have black with white dots on it? Oh, I do. My black one. Crazy dots. I actually took him to the vet because I thought it was fungus or something. And he said, no, that's just his colors. And I'm not talking like axolotl white. I'm talking white dots. Yes. Sounds good, vid good. Woohoo! Did you get a baby with a black, not melanistic, but a wild with white dots? Because I don't think they're that common. I just don't know. Who do we have? Whoops World. So first loser. What? Oh, because Kayla's first. Scotty the fish freak. What's up? Are you guys okay? Can you hear outside music? Because it's a plus to have outside music. No, unless you're gonna get changed. You're gonna have to get changed out here. You're covered in mud. Someone like playing in the mud. Ugh.
How am I gonna get my clothes then?
Why don't you go finish playing in the mud? Okay. All right, take clothes off here. I made her strip outside. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, so who do we have? Scotty the fish freak. How's it going, Scotty? Scotty, if you guys aren't subscribed to Scotty, check him out. Amazing fish keeper. Amazing. Jess, do you have a black one with white dots? That'd be so interesting. What kind of ducks? Are you ready for my ducks? Let's see if I can take me down. Take me down. Put my ducks up. That's not ducks. That's not ducks. That's ducks. So these are my Pekin ducks. Are they not absolutely adorable? These guys. Okay. Oh, look, and it worked. That's my phone set up on the grill. So if you see me panic and jump up and run over there, that's because something happened on my phone. Those are my Pekin ducks, and I love them. This is the first time I made a deck. So I built a deck around one of those 50-gallon, like low Tupperware tubs. So it was my first time building a deck. I haven't finished with the outside part of the enclosure yet because I just haven't gotten around to it. So I just have like a dog gate up and around, bird netting on top, and they have an extra large dog crate that's like their home part, which I can lock them in at night.
Quick, I promise.
So I've got somebody calling me.
I'll be playing.
So those are my ducks. Oh, did you hear that? So the females actually quack. The males make this funny sound, like they're not quite a quack. So I do have one male and one female. They are messy AF. Let me tell you, chickens, adorable, poop a lot. I got hemp hay, deep litter bed, no smell, easy to take care of. So easy to take care of. Ducks, I am hosing down their enclosure every day. I actually reuse their water. I've got it set up to drain out the bottom of the tub over into my three-tiered garden. So I'm reusing that. That might not quite be fertilized water. It might actually be like, what do they call it, like hot water, but I'm using it and I'll find out if it works, but I can't see just draining it. And there's a flaw in my system. It's an absolute flaw in my system. I have it set up so the pump is always running, and then when I need to, I put it into the not the grommet that was set up, the on off. Dag. Whatever. I'm gonna just call it a grommet until I can remember the word for it. Why can't I remember simple words? Anyway, so I put it in there, and then it'll flow out through the hose into my garden, and if not, it just swirls the water around, and I turn off the not grommet. Here's the flaw: I gotta stick my hand in shitty water to stick it in the hole that I created. Yeah, yeah. Dirty, dirty fowl they are. I can't wait for those dirty, dirty eggs. 8 away from 100. Scotty, so impressed. So impressed, Scotty. Scotty is in my Bucks County Aquarium Society. He's in a lot of aquarium societies. He is an amazing fish keeper, and he is running the Keystone Clash this year. Is that accurate? Is that accurate, the title, running it? So that will be fun. So if you haven't checked out his channel, he's in the chat right now, Scotty the Fish Freak. Dee Dee's Bins, how is it going? Danikin, what's up? I didn't miss anybody. Greg Jones, Stubbs Aquatics. Hey Q, you got quackers now. I do. My sister-in-law ordered 2 duck. She just wanted to have 2 ducks in her yard. Is it duck or ducks? I don't care. She had 2 ducks. And apparently when you order a duck, they come in pairs automatically. So she got 4 and didn't want 4. So she asked me, and I debated it because I did some research and saw how freaking dirty they were going to be. Still did not prepare me for the amount of shit there was going to be. But I think the system, aside from me having to manually put the hose in the bulkhead, that's the word I'm looking for, bulkhead. Paul's in the house. Paul McCarthy, howdy. Do you see on the screen to the right those little gnats? I gotta figure out, because they seem to be swarming over 2 of my ponds. 2 of my ponds, not all of my ponds. I hope you can hear this party next door. They have fun. They apologize all the time, and I'm like, don't apologize. John and I, we're 10 times worse with all the things that we got on going over here, and the fact that I had roosters for a while. And I tell them, turn the music up. Sounds good to me. They don't bother me at all. As long as they don't bother you guys. The egg yolks are so orangey yellow. That will be fine as long as they're good to eat. Or if I'm making John French. John won't even eat the chicken eggs. Who am I kidding? He starts gagging, acting like they're gamey. These are chicken eggs. He has to have them bought in the store. He is never going to make it off the grid. Never going to happen. Never, ever. That's just a pipe dream of mine because he just can't handle that. Cannot handle that. Skulls Aquatics, what's going on? Chilihead Aquatics. Is this a new name or a new person I don't know of? Chilihead Aquatics, welcome. Chilihead. Chia. Stub, you got a new icon? I like it. Is that a new logo? Benoxky's Fashodo. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? I always say it wrong. I'm just going to say Benoxky. I don't have on that color. I wish I did. I'm. I don't know how much of genetics is in there. Plus, my axolotls threw more eggs. So I am definitely trying to figure out how do I get like 50 low boys around waist high because I'm tired of being them on the floor. I'm tired. They're not on the floor. They're like 6 inches off the ground. It's close enough. I think I would enjoy my axolotls a lot more if they were waist high. I know I would. I know I would. I'm too old and I'm too fat to get down on the ground for these things. Oh, everybody's saying hey to everybody. I keep my eyes open, Jess. Black with white spots, and they are spectacular looking. You first look at them, you're like, what is that? Now, I had some leucistics with black spots, and they call those dirty Lucies, and they're funny looking too. Some archerfish could shoot those bugs down. Oh, really? I was trying to figure out if there were some certain fish. See how they moved? Yeah, then now they're swarming next to my tortoise enclosure. So right next to those Pekin ducks is an 8 foot by 3 foot turtle enclosure that has a built-in pond and whatnot. But they're my escape artists. And then I have two more ponds next to that. So it could be anything. I put those mesquite bits around everywhere, but they really don't help with this much water. Larry's in the house. Good evening, Crystal. I haven't seen you on Instagram. Maybe I stopped getting your things. I'm gonna have to check my notes. Natural for gnats to swarm. They don't do anything. They swarm around here, around my bigger ponds. Yeah, they're just like kind of thing. Yeah. Definitely don't want to make the neighbors mad. We know you need them on construction projects. You're such an ass. I swear, and those were the neighbors. I'm in my chicken coop, built myself in, can't get out, thought I could just slide under, and I get stuck with these big ass hips. And I'm digging my way out, stuck as can be. So what do? Biggest mistake is I pulled out my video camera and I was like, I'm stuck. I was stuck. So I made it a short. Oh my gosh. And I'm calling neighbor people. It was before I knew their names. Neighbor people. That was so bad. I still watch that every once in a while. Get a chuckle out of it. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Please sub to Scotty and get him to 100. Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. Yeah, he's a cool dude. And if you're going to the Keystone Clash, you get to meet him in person. In person. I struggle with anything low to the floor. Oh my gosh. So I really started with my new fish room, building everything up off the ground. The only thing I have on the floor is because I was, that hoarder syndrome started. Freaking Chinese lantern flies. Die! And I love all God's creatures, but they don't belong in this country. They don't belong in this state. We don't have natural predators for them, and they're disgusting and poop all over everything. It's called honeydew. Anyway, as soon as I see one, I kill them. One of the most spectacular, colorful bugs I've ever seen. Beautiful. Put the kitten inside. You're going to hear me yelling at my granddaughter off and on. This is going to be enjoyable. Yes, you heard me right. Kitten. I got a kitten. Somebody gave me a feral kitten, and I'm telling you, it was all four paws against the grate of the crate, hissing and tiny little teeth out, and was just like a wild animal inside this little crate. And that lasted all about 45 minutes. And now I've got a sweet, lovable little girl. She's a tortoise shell. Ironic, huh? A tortoise shell. That's the color fur. It's like black and brown mottled. Oh my God, love bug. Absolute love bug. I am so happy. I finally got my little fur ball. Yeah, but to tell you the truth, I really have not seen any lanternfly nymphs yet. Yeah, I killed a couple thousand last year too, but they're right now in my yard. They're a little bit bigger than gnats, and then they're black with the white spots. And the only way I can see the white spots is I took a picture with my macro lens, and I was like, "Wow, this is an incredible bug." And then I posted it without even thinking, and then everyone was like, "That's Chinese lanternfly." And I remember I did a whole video on them last year. Every stage of the game, what colors they are, what to look for. You gotta like, and I think they're toxic to dogs. Like if you just kill them, leave them there, so you gotta like scrape them up. Oh my god, what a nuisance! Nuisance, right, Elishan? Oh, Susie, this is my all-time favorite video. Oh my god, it was so funny. There's another one landed right on my camera. Yeah, I got locked. I locked myself in. Sophie, here. Oh my gosh, Bob, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. Okay, so I'm playing on the floor with the kitten, trying to get the kitten to trust me in the beginning, right? I don't want to just grab and smother like I'm a 7-year-old, but I'm kind of like that. And didn't think anything of it. And my parrot was always up on the top of her cage. She's always at the highest point of her rope, the highest point of everything. You know, she's the head of the flock, or she thinks so. And here she is climbing down onto the floor to see what's going on with this kitten. I don't know which one I should have been afraid of more. The kitten meeting Sophie or Sophie meeting the kitten. Excuse me. But I'm sure Sophie is going to learn really quick how to say, here, kitty, 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 kitty. So when I was calling the kitten, right now I like kind of like meow like her mother because she was calling out for her mother. Yeah, I can see Sophie picking up on that sound really quick. Really quick. I thought I made it to 1,000, but dropped back. Oh, all the time, all the time, Stubbs. That's just how it works. You get all excited about this milestone, don't, because that's just the way it works. YouTube will recalibrate something or redo something and get rid of people who have not been active in 5 years, and all of a sudden you need 15 more, and then it goes up and down. So I usually celebrate the milestone, but I don't hold it more than whatever. It comes up and goes down, comes up and goes down. How is the pond doing? Let's take a look at the pond. It is so muddy. Let's see if I can get rid of me, get rid of the ducks. Ta-da! Put me back up there. Okay, I'm gonna move me in front of the grill. But you see right next to the grill, that's the ducks. Anyway, not that anyone cares. I'm just saying. I just love these ducks. Even though they're super, super messy. I'll be right next to the grill. See, I'm right next to the propane tank. Anybody worried? So the pond is doing great. It's kind of overfilled, but not. So I think what happened, if you could see in the corner of the left side of the bridge, my skimmer box is sinking. And fortunately, it is sinking level, but it is sinking. It's down almost an inch. So either I'm going to have to raise that box up a couple inches, which will be, if I have to pull that out and raise it up, I'll probably just take out that skimmer and put it in another skimmer somewhere else. But I still have 4 or 5 inches of the pond, but now it's under the line of the skimmer opening, which it's not supposed to be. So I do like it a lot, but I made a mistake about 3 years ago when I decided to put turtles in here, or at least the yellow belly, to keep some of the leaf litter on the bottom. Well, the leaf litter quite quickly turns into mud. And now that I got the yellow belly and the redder slider in here, it's just always muddy. Like I miss seeing the bottom of my pond. Like, and I'm torn between the realistic look of it. Like, okay, it's a realistic pond. It looks like a wild pond in some ways. But knowing that it's a man-made pond, it's about 2,000 gallons, I should be able to see the bottom. So I get a little torn with, do I just drain it out, clean out all that muck? I don't know, because I found a baby turtle in my pond, a baby turtle. So obviously, a yellow belly and a redder slider, it's got to be a baby slider, right? I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is. The more I look at it, and I'll show pictures, I think I put some on Instagram. It looks to me like it's a map turtle. Little, maybe 5 day old map turtle. The umbilical cord's gone. And I'm trying to think, when I first got turtles, did a map turtle escape? Because I know I had two map turtles. And it'd be about 5 years old now, 4 years old now. So it's a possibility. There's no other way there could be a baby map turtle in there. And I could be wrong. It could be a slider and I'm making a big to do about nothing, which, by the way, I love to make a big to do about nothing. Um, but that's the deal with the pond. It's real mucky, murky. I love my turtles. I'm about to be getting 2.5 foot koi. I've got 3 or 4 of them coming. My daughter's breaking down the pond. She bought a house. No desire for the pond, and I'm talking, they're this big. You can't see my hands. Bigger than that. This big. They're like, and they're about, the girth is about that big. Absolutely gorgeous koi. So I'm gonna try to net out as many, all these goldfish. I got so many goldfish in here that are 7, 8 inches big. I'll put them in some of the other tubs that I'm not breeding fish in, and make room for the big koi. Which my pond is probably twice as big as the pond they've been in, because in my head, it's this pond isn't big enough for those koi, but it's twice as big as the pond that they're in now. So I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be okay. It looks pretty good. Yes, it does look good on the outside, but having turtles in there, there's no more aquatic plants. Everything I plant, every floating basket I put in, every marginal that gets put in this pond becomes a basking station for the two sliders I have are both about the size of dinner plates. So they're pretty large. They're pretty large. And that's the other thing. I'm pretty sure my two sliders are females. I think Wilbur's a female and Jean is a female. But I'm gonna double check on Wilbur, but I'm pretty sure it's not it's not a female. I mean it's not a slider. But anyway, so there's no aquatic plants. That kind of bothered me because the first couple of years when I just had the fish, I had the beautiful lily pads and the marginals. The line between the earth and the terrestrial plants and the water was all nice and blended. And now I have plants on the outside, which I like. I don't know if you could see them. That's not my camera. If you could see them, I've started to grow like sedum and some other perennials around the edges, trying to fill in all the edges. I got a lot more dirt. If you look around my yard, I don't know if you could see, I've got bags and bags of topsoil because everything is settling. But I do love it. Hey, Punchy Pam, what's up? It's still cold here. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. Oh, G Bear says, I heard it was the old watering hole for when this used to be a cow farm. Oh, where you are at. Ah. I have turtles and frogs all over my dang swamp. I love my frogs. My frogs aren't natural. Well, that sounds weird. I put in 4 tadpoles the first year. I have a bullfrog about that big. I'm sure it's a tadpole that I had put in, and a couple of smaller frogs that are only about that big. I say that big, but that's huge for a frog. And so if I don't think I would know if I had natural frogs coming here. But now remember, we had the American bulldog for years in the backyard, so it didn't allow a lot of natural critters to come in here. It's safer, drain out every couple of years. It's so cool about the baby. I know, I'm so stoked. I am so excited. So I put them in with my other baby turtles, and the more I look at them, okay, and I'll show a picture. The scoots are brown. From my recollection, baby sliders, they usually start off green. Okay. The edges of them are that sharp, the back edges of the scoots are kind of like sharp, jagged, zigzag. Very indicative of the map. The lines, okay, could be either the little bit of a ridge on the back. I'm like, dang, this looks like a map turtle to me. But I got to find a turtle expert to help me, or just wait till he grows up and be surprised. You know what I mean? It's about 40 degrees here today. I am so sorry, Pam. I mean, unless you like that. This is 82 here. Yeah, it's pretty warm here. It's nice. It's not hot at all. It's beautiful. People are out. There's picnics going on. John was just power washing the whole back patio, so it looks amazing. Looks amazing. I have so much work to do. And John said to me, he goes, every project you come out with, because I come up with a lot of projects, is so much work. And it is. Like when I started to dig for the pond, it's a lot of work. Maintaining a pond can be a lot of work. Ducks, a lot of work. Turtles, chickens. You know what? It gives me so much joy. It gives me more joy than work. Even going inside and there's like 40 fish tanks. I get so much joy out of those fish tanks, except for those ones on the bottom. I think if I can eliminate those, raise them up. 86 here in Arkansas. Woohoo! Pam's a turtle lady. Pam's got turtles? Where did I miss? What kind of turtles you got? What kind of turtles you got, girl? Big thunderstorm this morning and just chilly now. A couple days ago we had a big thunderstorm. A couple of our roads are down because trees are down. It's taken a little bit of a amount to pick it up, and that's another reason why my pond is so high. But then I look around and it's probably about 300 gallons more could go in there if the skimmer wasn't sinking. And I probably didn't build it right the first time because it was my first time ever putting a skimmer in a pond. It's level, and it was the top of the skimmer was the height of the water level when I made it. But now it seems like the water level can go up another couple inches and just cover the skimmer. And as soon as water goes in the skimmer past a point, there's an overflow, which is not connected to anything except for the surrounding dirt, which is probably making the skimmer sink even more, if that makes sense. So my ultimate goal, let me see if I can turn you around. Uh, 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 mm, 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 mm. Ah, okay. So back there underneath that canvas canopy, right back, where's my finger? Right there is a huge pond. And it's not like huge, just like 300 gallons. It's 300 gallon pond. I want to make that trickle down into my big pond. And I think I talked about this 2 years ago. Pump this water, split it between the waterfall and back up to the top. If I can't, just right up to the top. And the water that's trickling through my yard would be maybe an inch and a half more wide than it is deep. And that's for the turtles and tortoises that walk in the backyard to kind of walk through but never drown, and flow into this pond and have that. And then maybe this little bridge or build a bridge over that little creek. Now keep in mind, my backyard is very tiny. It's very tiny. Where'd it go? Where's my ducks? Where's my ducks? Okay, I'm here. Back to my ducks. So my backyard is quite small. It's all pond. But I want to make it like my little oasis. I'm just my little aquatic oasis, you know. But that's going to take some talking into. I seem to recall Candy saying, that's how I know I talked about it a couple years ago. Candy saying, just do it and ask for forgiveness. And you might not think it'd be that hard to dig a small trench a couple inches down, but if the actual water flow is going to be a couple inches, that means I'm going down like 6 or 7 inches, and then put the rock. You know, I got to put the blanket, then the rubber, then the rock. Chickens would love it. The ducks wouldn't have access to it, but the chickens would love it. My 2 sulcatas, the cherry heads, my Central American turtles, they love to go through water, but they don't really swim a lot. They would love it. They would absolutely love it. I think they would love it. Or I just need to get somewhere that has like a half an acre. I will start all over again from scratch. I just had a half acre. Are you interested in any of the big tanks discussed at the Tom? I'm very interested, but I don't know as I can. And here's my interest, and I'm going to talk it through because that's what I do. I have a wall of 10, 12, 40-gallon breeders. It's my 40-gallon breeder wall. Love it. But if I could change that into like 75 gallons or 125 gallons, I think it would better suit my purposes where I'm at in fish keeping than the 40 gallons. So part of me wants it, but then I would have to get them, go pick them up, and then where do I keep them while I tear down 12 40-gallon tanks? Like, so in my mind, yes, I want them because I would like that wall to be large tanks and up high. Well, they would be up high anyway because they're large tanks. But I don't think it's in my projects for this year. So I'm going to pass on them. And it's killing me to say that because my favorite, first of all, my favorite large tank is a free tank. That's my absolute favorite. Fits right in my budget. And then my deal with John is I bring in a large tank, I get rid of a couple small ones. And that's what I've been doing. I got rid of 35 smaller tanks, 20-gallon longs, 20 gallons, 5 gallons, 2.5 gallons, 10 gallons. I got rid of them all, most of them. But 40 gallons I was keeping. But honestly, aside from my shell dwellers, even the shell dwellers, if I had a 125, I could have more than the shell dwellers. I could probably have Brochardies in there too as well. Like I could have shell dwellers, rock dwellers, maybe even a couple of top swimmers. So I think that the possibilities get more with a larger tank than a 40 gallon. Let me tell you, when I first started, I thought 40 gallon was huge. Huge. So I'm interested, but I don't think I'll be able to. I have two red ear sliders that I have had for 15 years now. Awesome. Are they males, females? Are they inside, outside? Well, you guys, it's super cold, so I'm going to assume they're inside. They started out the size of a quarter. Yeah, they're probably the size of dinner plates now, huh? So have you slowed down on rollerblading? No, I quad, roller skating. I actually have two sets of skates in my car at all times, indoor skates and outdoor skates, depending, because some of the parks around here, they've repaved, so I can just pull over and go skating. I love the rink. I think I'm born to be a rink rat. Love the rink. I just put on new wheels on skates that I bought and never got to use because I broke my arm. So I just put those on, of course, skated around the house in them. And yeah, no, I haven't slowed down on it, but it feels like my progress that I was making started back at the beginning because I was just starting to skate backwards, but now I'm back to let me just skate forward, make sure I got the stopping down again. So yeah, did not slow down because let me tell you, it's great exercise. It's fun, absolutely fun. G-Bear, oh my God, just finished watching Ricky Gervais. Oh my God, that's funny, right? Yeah, yeah, he's a funny guy. That would be awesome. I thought it would use snake bartering. Oh my God. I can't even bring up the word snakes. And as much as he hates mice, bringing up, well, if we got snakes, I would take, he knows that's not the case. He knows I don't even use outside crickets to feed my animals that eat crickets, that I go out and buy crickets. So he knows I wouldn't use mice, wild mice, and feed them to my snakes. And the western hognose, the albino western hognose, is my dream snake. I think if I'm going to start off with a snake, that's going to be my snake. But John, absolutely not. Just do it on another wall. Yeah, Scotty, I don't think I have another wall. Well, I do have another wall. I got and I have the linear piston air pump system all set up for these walls. But that's where all my smaller tanks were. In my laundry room. That's So I got a 10-foot wall here. I'm going to say 8 foot. Probably 15-foot wall here. But I think that would just be putting tanks. Man, this is hard. It is a hard thing. It's a hard thing. But anyway, yeah, the only reason I'm passing on them today is because I passed on the larger tanks until I knew I was ready with the spot and I made the stand, and then it worked out well. Even then, it was very hard because I almost couldn't physically get it to my house just to build one. Believe me, if there was even space, now I've got an 8x10 shed right here, filled with pond crap and miniature stuff and stuff that I take to shows, and it just filled to the brim with garbage. Someday I'll do a thing on it. But I thought if that could be, no, stop, stop, nope. Happy holidays, American friends. Thank you. Is that just American? I thought all soldiers from all wars had a Memorial Day. Guess not. I guess it's our Memorial Day for our soldiers that died. Never thought of it that way. But thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Twunder Aquatics. Twunder Aquatics. I know the face, but that name doesn't match your icon. Well, what happened? This is good. Can you hear the music? I'm going to start breaking up and dance. So, can you see behind me? No, you can't. I haven't set up these tubs yet. So, I have a 200-gallon tub, 150-gallon tub. Those are some enclosures for my reptiles that come outside in the sun. I haven't set up my summer tubbing yet. I haven't brought out any fish. I guess it hasn't. Tom, have you brought out fish yet outside? I'm going to be bringing out Craig Doniger, Craig's Catfish Cave. What's going on, Craig? That sounds funny when I say that. That's my ex-husband's name, Craig. It sounds funny when I say it. What's up, Craig? Haven't said that in a long time. What's up, Craig? Oh, of course it's Terry Underwood. Twunder. Duh. Got it, Terry. Thank you. Thank you. Who's naked? I see a naked. Why is there naked people in my chat? Is that really naked people, or is that just fish keeping people? It's very hard to miss their icon. At least it's not a naked icon, right? Gotta look at that. Can't look at the chat. Let me go back to my pond. Ducks. Pond. Ah, is that blurry? Is that blurry, guys? I'll go back over the grill. I'm gonna go see if that's blurry. Don't go anywhere, please.
Stay put.
How's that look? What? See that topsoil? Oh my gosh, when I told John I need like 30 bags of topsoil, and then we're fixing the front driveway, 15 bags of rock. He was like, what? You hit Craig? Why would you hit Craig? Damn it. Oh, I got it. A person. A person. Hi, person. Yeah. So I got a question. Would you guys keep your pond all mucky murky like this? I can see the fish. You see the you see the yeah, I guess it's all right. I was just the first couple of years it was so crystal clean. It was so crystal clear. I don't know. But yeah, I got so many projects going on. I honestly don't think that it'd be a big stretch to pull down from that stream up there, from that pond up there. And I'd say the elevation is probably 12 inches. It's not a big hill, but it's enough. Okay, good. That could have been my future wife. Right, right. My bad for calling him out. Sorry, Scotty. I don't think it's a stretch, especially if I'm going to move the skimmer anyway. I don't think I'd move the skimmer. I think I would have to put in a new skimmer, and here's why: because the whole front of that liner is a big hole cut out. I would just have to plug up. I'd keep the overflow. Now I'd have to plug up the overflow. I guess it's too hard. You know what? I need Ed the pond guy or Aquascape to come and help me. That's what I would love. I would love for them to see my pond and say, oh, we could do that. Because even next to the pond, you see that big fern? You guys know why there's a big fern next to my waterfall? Because I can't move a boulder. A one woman boulder is not the same as a three-man boulder that they use with a little crane on, you know, but it's handmade and it's the best I got and I love it. So I would like to have somehow tie the two ponds together with a stream. That would be nice. Who said Ray? Hi, Ray. What's up, Ray? So here's my other project. Oh my God, oh my God, John must drive him crazy because I do this all the time. Here's a project I've been thinking about. See this ramp? I don't know if you could tell behind the bridge is a ramp. It's a wheelchair accessible ramp that was here when we bought the house. I want to remove that ramp and put back stairs off of my deck. And the whole it's broken cement all around that back part. About 2 feet walkway behind the ramp, 4 feet on the ramp, so it's 6 feet. And then probably another 2 feet to come to the edge of the pond. Floating deck. How amazing would that be? You come down the steps of the patio up here, the porch, onto a floating deck that's like 8 feet deep. It could be a whole living area coming right up to the edge of the pond, so it would almost look like the pond kept going. Even though I would know that's the end of the pond, it doesn't matter. How great would that frickin' be? It would be so worth it for them to move the waterfall and the skimmer. Oh, I just think that would be gorgeous. That would open up the whole backyard. There'd be a lot more living space because I'm keeping all the animals on this side of the black gates. I keep all the animals, well, I shouldn't say that because I just set up the duck enclosure on that side. And believe me, that was pointed out to me. That sounds like a lot of digging. No, a floating deck. So you don't even have to dig down posts. There's, so turn down for what? You hear that? No. They have these they have cement ones that you build up, or they got these fancy plastic ones that are like $12 each. I probably need like 60 of them that you put down on just a little small cinder thing, get it all even, and then you build your deck. There's no digging unless you're talking about a new skimmer. A new skimmer and stream would be a lot of digging, but I'd be able to do all that digging because I'd only be going down 6 to 8 inches. 6 to 8 inches, but lined with pebbles and being very gradual. So even if it flooded, the turtles and tortoises were not drowned. So it would just be deep enough for their little legs to go through because they love to soak. I always have a project, and I ask myself, why do I do this? Yeah, Terry, I do the same thing all the time. Like right now, my members are getting a sneak peek at the reptile room. because I am building the reptile room. It is, I forget how many enclosures now, 21 enclosures. And they're all 4x4. Some of the longer ones are 4 by 2 foot. Sliding glass doors. And right now I'm up to the point where I got half the doors on because I figured it out. Thank you for the all the tips and tricks with the rails and everything. And there is a mom pa hardware store that said they can cut the rest of the glass for me so I don't have to build my enclosure around that opening. And so that's coming along. That's almost done. And then I'll be able to, the first one I'm going to do, finish up, is the Chinese water dragon because he's huge. He's huge. He's huge. And I also have another Chinese water dragon that's a baby. I haven't shown anybody yet. They're not going to go in the same enclosure until they're about the same size. Hoping they're both females. Hoping. If not, I'll build another freaking project. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, I've got a super chat. Hold, please. Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics super chat 4.99 floating dock fund. Thank you very much. 4.99, Bob. Thank you. This floating deck is going to be amazing. It's going to be very similar to the one, but on a much smaller scale that Camp Kennan has. Um, I've been doing research after research after research on these floating decks, and I started off with the duck. Easy enough. That's tiny. That's like 6 foot by 3 foot, I think, with a hole in it. And so I think it's something. I think it's something that's absolutely doable. Absolutely doable. And I think I can handle this because John's not a carpenter. He's an amazing master mechanic, not a carpenter. I, on the other hand, I think I've developed some skills in my woodworking. Well, I wouldn't go as far as calling them skills, but I'm confident in my knowledge to make a floating deck. As long as I don't attach it to the house, I'm pretty sure I don't need a permit. But of course, I would look all that stuff up, and would I be a rebel and get a permit anyway? Oh my gosh, is it raining? I hope not. Or is it honeydew? No, those stupid Chinese lantern flies aren't big enough to drop honeydew, but that's what they do. When I'm sitting out here, it feels like it's raining, and there is this disgusting sap like stuff. If you look on the stones around the pond in about 3 months, it's going to look like it's raining, and that's Chinese lanternfly poop called honeydew. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Craig says, "How is everybody?" I think everybody on this end is doing well. How's everybody in the chat? So yeah, people in the northeast part of the country, have you put your fish out yet for summer tubbing? I guess I just got lazy. No, no, I don't think it was me being lazy. I just like to say that as a cop out. I think it was too cold for a while, and now that it's not, I'm know I have to move all these goldfish. So any of my ponds that are dug down in the ground, they're getting the goldfish. They're getting the goldfish because I am not going to get down on the ground to scoop out any fry. But all my above ground tubs, that's where I'm putting my red and black panda barbs. Oh my gosh, when I heard that that was a possibility for outside, I said definitely. And I think I have 7 of them, a very small colony. Would love to try that. What else am I putting on my White Cloud Mountain minnows because I just absolutely love them. I could put those in every one of my tanks and just be thrilled. Daniels did not work out well for me. Daniels did not work out well for me. Who's saying hi, 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 hi? Did I miss somebody? Oh, I hope not. My chat just moved. Sorry, guys. Ooh. But I love projects. I love doing these projects. They entertain my mind. I constantly have to learn things, right? They can be expensive, but the reptile enclosure, what I did was I did a lot of garbage picking. That's what we call it where I'm from. People were just said, wood for the taking, and they'd post it on Craigslist or on, and I'd go and pick it up. So none of my wood actually matches each other, and all the paints, because there's been like 6 coats of paint, and it's a massive amount because there's walls and light hangings and everything, and so I anything that was gray in the oops section that was waterproof, water based, and waterproof or water resistant, I used. And so it's every color gray. I didn't realize how many shades of gray there were. Oh my gosh. There's some that look like they're light blue, light purple, gray, dark gray. I don't care because you know why? Because my next step is to put that expanding foam and get like little logs and stuff stuck to the wall and places for maybe like 4-inch pots so I can put some plants up there, especially like Chinese water dragon where there's going to be a lot of moisture inside that. So yeah, I'm not too worried about all the colors. It's not bad. It would be nice. See, here's the dilemma. When I was working full time, I was executive for 30 years in HR, and I had the funds, but I had no time to do anything. Now I'm retired, I have no funds, but I got time. I think I like it this way much better. Much better. Scotty says, Susie, I've heard there are 50 of them. Pam said the same thing. 50 shades of gray. Something wrong with you people. Yep. Something up. What is this guy? Who knows how to ban people? I'm not big on banning people, but I'm not. I'm the only one that can say the F word on my channel. Dude, you can't say the F word on my channel. How's that? Man, I wish I knew how to do that. One of these days I'm going to learn how to do it. I don't think I could do it from Ecamm. You know what I mean? That's not what I want. I put it up there for everybody to see. I'm going to leave my hands off away from it because I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever. Who's in the chat? Is Mike in the chat? Is Bob in the chat? Oh, yeah. Here, go for it. I wish I knew how to do it. I think I need more mods. Yeah, like if I knew how that worked, Scotty. I'm so bad I actually banned candy once because I didn't know what I was doing. See, if you're on YouTube, which I'm not even on YouTube. I don't even have YouTube open. If you're on YouTube, you could just click only mods can ban. How do I make somebody a mod? I tried to block them. I also reported them. Yeah, good, because they're creepy. Yeah, I'm not on YouTube. I wouldn't even know how to get on YouTube without having all that feedback. I go onto a software called Ecamm, and it allows me to plug in, and all of a sudden, boom, I am but ran over to open our next stream for our guest. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bob. Don't have to come back. They'll go away. They'll go away. Disgusting little pigs. Oh, did I say that out loud? I did. You know how to do that, Bob? Because I don't know how to do that. I can add to broadcast. Yeah, I think I have to be on YouTube. And if I go on YouTube, do you see me? Do you see me now? You still see me? Let's see if I know how to do this. Settings, right? Now I'm in settings. It says sound effects. That's not settings. Community? No. Permissions? No. Oh. Why is he a what? Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, it says I need your URL. Yeah, yeah, no. I wish I did know how to do that stuff better. Dang, nabbit. Pam, would you be my mod? I feel like I'm asking her to marry me. Pam, would you be my mod? That's just disgusting. Why would somebody think that they can come on and say something like that? Ban is hide from channel. Hover over the person's name and click on dots. There's no dots. I'm in eCam. I'm in eCam, so I click on them. All I can do is put it up. But I was in YouTube. Yeah. Let's see. Where's my channel? If you guys could see my thing, it just if you could see this, guys, it's so hysterical. It's so hysterical. Let's see if it shows. I don't even think it shows. No. Oh, I'm trying, man. I do. I try. It's just like big mess. Big mess. I don't know how to move. There's so many things open. I just keep moving things around. I can't get to my real channel. Oh my gosh. I give up. I tell you. Oh, we'll go back to this. There we go. Ugh. I think it's something I'm going to have to play around with while I'm on YouTube and not live. Like, I'm still having a hard time. How do I set up like a live stream just for members only? Like, they made it so hard to do. It's like, if somebody else knows how to do it, not going through these 25 steps, I would love to know how. Because I'm like, every time I do it, I just end up going live, which is fine. I don't mind. But I apologize, guys. That is an absolutely disgusting person. I don't think it's a bot, is it? Oh. Well, I'm going to head over to Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics, and I got to figure out how to make this guy go away. And I think because I'm in a screen that I don't know how to get out of this screen. And I keep moving things all around, and it's still not showing me how to close. Found it. So if you hear feedback, don't get mad. Where's my channel? I just made everything go black. Yeah. Maybe if I had my phone on me. My phone's over there by the ducks. I have to ban them. Susie, you can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Click on that. So now I'm actually on YouTube. Now my live is coming up. And where's the silly chat? I'm not liking this person at all. Is this what they call a troll? Top chat, live chat. Right? I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Pin chat. Chat's gone. Really? Scotty, go into chat. Okay, I'm into chat. Now I got the three little dots, right? Now I got the three dots. And now I can, I'm not putting in timeout. No, I need him removed. Oh, that's just to remove the message. Report. Hide user on this channel. Turned down for what? Did that work? Let's see if that worked. How do you like that? Yeah. Come cursing on my channel, would ya? How's that? Now I'm gonna come back to here. I gotta get rid of that because I can't be on YouTube. I know. I keep thinking it's gonna be like sound bite hell. There we go. Let's see if it works. Now you can go into chat and hide user. Did I do it? Did I do it? Let's see. And you can add mods. And you guys can see who's a mod and who's not because I can't see who's a mod and who's not. Pam, do you look like you're a mod now? Q, I just sent Bob a message. Let's hope that guy's gone. Disgusting little... Ugh. How's that? Well, I'm going to work on this for next week because I want to make sure everything goes well. I don't even appreciate that. That's my fault. I'm sorry, guys. I am very happy that you guys put up with me, put up with all that. But we're going to head over to Bob Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics. And we are going to... Ooh, punch paint saying, oops. Where's the oop? Not yet. Oop. Oop. I hope that means that she's a mod. I don't know. But I'm going to end with my intro, which I guess if I end with it as my outro. And I hopefully will see you over at Kaler's Aquatics. We have an amazing guest tonight. And I'm very excited. And that naked person thing will not be at Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics. Will not. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with that garbage. That won't happen again.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.